Hello everyone. I'm doing a live feed on the second channel on my iPad. I don't think I've done this before because I'm not really familiar with this platform right now, but I think I can see your comments. So if I can, that would be awesome. If I can't, there will really be no point to this whole thing. So today, I think there are 4 of you watching. Hi. Oh, I can see your comments. Hi, Mark. This is fantastic. So there is actually a point to being here. That smoke, don't mind it. It's incense. Yeah, a couple of them burning at the same time. And yeah, so just got home from a photo shoot today, and it was quite fun. I was shooting for Punk Rave and a couple of other designers and brands, so it was really fun. Hi, hello to Calgary. Your comments are coming now. Hello. I hope that, oh yes, I can, Rebecca, hello. I can swipe up and see your comments. I like this platform actually. I think I might like it more than the Facebook. But I'm gonna definitely do these live things here and on Facebook and also on Instagram now and then. The only thing I don't love about doing this on Instagram is that it disappears after 24 hours, and I kind of want to keep these memories and these kind of videos up, so that's why I prefer Facebook and YouTube. And on YouTube it's fun because no, actually it's more fun on Facebook because then more people get notified, but then I call you guys, I call it out on my Facebook page whenever I'm having these kind of live sessions so that you guys can still come to YouTube. I don't know how good YouTube is with like letting people know that I'm here. Hello Ruben, hello Thalia, and Travis, and Invictus, I can't pronounce your name. Hello, hello. Welcome guys, I'm glad to have you here. There are 23 of you. And yeah, so I just want to do a quick little hangout session, maybe a little Q&A, so you guys get something out of this as well, rather than just me talking about basically nothing. Yeah, so if you guys do have any questions about anything, throw them out. Hello to Montreal. I have to visit Montreal one day. I've heard beautiful things about it. D. Weenie. That's your name. I can say your name. I can pronounce your name, and it's really funny too. I like it when people have clever names. Hello, Andres? I don't know how I would pronounce that. I butcher names. That's what I'm good at. Yes, Hero. There's a lot of like gothic and metal happening over there. Vancouver is a little quiet when it comes to that, I think. But I still love it here. Salzburg was amazing. Yes, Salzburg was so beautiful. It was just out of this world. I couldn't believe how beautiful it was. And I think Vancouver, our nature and our forest is already so majestic. I didn't think I would be that amazed, but it was so beautiful. And we rented a car, and I was being like driven around every day, so I was seeing like this scenery. It was so gorgeous. I just couldn't speak German, so that was the only thing I need to learn, so I can be a little bit more comfortable, go out, out there on my own next time I visit. Conclave Festival is happening again in 2019, and I still have to upload my performance video from Conclave. There is a video on my main YouTube channel though, youtube.com/mavsoon, without the layer, where I am dancing in the castle. So if you guys want to see that, it's up, and it's probably my favorite video so far because I'm dancing in a castle, and the background, it's just nothing really beats it. I've never been able to do anything in such a beautiful place. I'm gonna try and see your comments again. Oh, here it is. I'm learning this platform. Hello to Russia. Thank you, Rebecca. That's really, I'm happy that you like metal and belly dance. It's a really fun combination. Hello to Egypt. That's really cool, having a viewer from Egypt. I also can't wait to hear the song with, it's not going to be with Epica, it's going to be with Mark. That would be really epic though, if like the entire band of Epica just like joined Akath. That would be so cool. But it's with Mark from Epica, so that's how the song is gonna be. It's gonna be Mark is gonna collaborate with us and be in the song that I was singing. So that's amazing. Yeah, it's really exciting. I actually had a full on like freak out excited session yesterday on Instagram. That was really fun. I was just freaking out with you guys live because I had to. Because when I made that announcement video, I like contained everything to be professional. So later I just went online and I freaked out with you guys because that's how I honestly felt, really amazed. Hello, Miku. Hello to Mexico. The castle was I'm gonna butcher the name. Berg Finstergrün. Finstergrün. I said it in another video. It's not in the city of Salzburg. It's not in the city of Salzburg because the city of Salzburg is like an hour away from where we were staying, but it's still considered Salzburg for some reason. I don't know, it was kind of weird because some people, they wanted to come for the meet and greet and then they realized we're actually kind of like in a really remote place, so they didn't come. So the meet and greet was, it was kind of fun though. The meet and greet was actually just one person and it was so fun because it was an old friend of mine and yeah, we still had a lot of fun. But I always put together these meet and greets anyway, just in case, because I want to see you guys. I love meeting you guys. I am in Vancouver, Canada. My favorite place when I do photo shoots would have to be the nature. Depends, like we have the Stanley Park here. It's like a huge forest, so I just pick and choose random spots there, depending on whether I want it to be more empty or more like leaves and trees. So yeah, and it just, every time you go, every couple of weeks you go, even in the same spot, it looks different. That's why I love nature. And the lighting, it's a little bit tricky working with natural light, but I love it. I don't have a favorite theme park. I don't go to theme parks because I get really motion sick and I don't like throwing up. So, and I there's one in Vancouver called P&E Playland. I went like, I don't know, the last time I went was probably like 8 years ago and it opens every year. I don't know why I don't go. I could just like take gravel, but then I would be so drowsy the whole day. I do like rides though. Kind of scared of them, but I like them. Yes, Mark is very talented. Sorry if I go quiet, I'm just reading your comments. Oh, thank you. Yes, I do have stuff on SoundCloud as well. Mostly like covers and piano music. So if you just search Mavsun on SoundCloud, you'll find my channel there. It's not really that big. I do have to put more stuff there. I actually have a couple of things that I never posted. And the problem is like I haven't been inspired to like make any music. So my piano is like holding my accessories right now, basically, for the next photo shoot. There's like a mask and bunch of Polaroid photos on my piano. So that's how far I am with music right now. So but the most active thing I'm doing right now is Ekith. And if you guys want to know more about it, my previous video that went up on this channel talks a little bit about Ekith, and in the description there are links where you guys can check out what it's all about. If you know, if you're familiar with Septic Flesh or Epica, there are connections there, and it's really exciting, and we're all so honored. Oh, hello, X-Star. Do a photo shoot with old ruins in the background. Yeah, that's why I need to go to Europe, because Vancouver does not have ruins, as far as I'm aware. We have a lot of nature, and it's a relatively new city. It's everything is so new. There's like one really pretty building that I could probably shoot, and I've done a shoot there, and it was a mental asylum, like, and it's abandoned. And but every time I go there, um, it's someone's like shooting something there. The last time we were there, they were shooting X-Files, so we had to like stay away from them, the crew, and like it was me and Lillian Lou Photography, Lillian, and the photo shoot went really well, but like by the end of it, we had a bunch of creepy people from the set of X-Files just like piling behind Lillian and just watching the photo shoot, and I wasn't really wearing a lot, so I just felt really uncomfortable. We were like, it's kind of public, like you don't have to pay anything, you just kind of have to go through the gates, and like they just ask you nicely not to go to the buildings that they're filming, which is totally understandable. Like, we weren't using flash or anything, so like we did what we had to do, which was like stay away from them, and then suddenly there were just like behind the scenes people just like piling around Lillian, just like really creepy guys staring, and just like they wouldn't leave, and it's so awkward because it was such an empty place, and then it was just me and Lillian, like two girls just doing our thing, and then a bunch of people standing there, and so we were just kind of like, really though. But it was fun. The photo came out really nicely, but I just I get a little, I can rant now. I'm live. I get to rant. I get super uncomfortable when like we're shooting, and you know, of course we're in a public place, that makes perfect sense, but like we're doing something, you know, whether I'm wearing something very covered up or not too covered up, not that I do like I don't do like, you know, barely dressed or semi-nudes or anything, but sometimes like I'm wearing something and my butt's showing a little bit, you know, it's like super short, and like the way we photograph it, we make sure it's like a little bit more covered up and stuff like that. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I find it really uncomfortable when I'm shooting outside, and then like people that are passing by just whip out their phones and start taking pictures. It's like without asking. If you ask, go for it. It's like I'm totally okay with that. It's actually fun. Recently, I ran across a person who was like walking in the forest, and then we were shooting, and in the middle he was like, "Hey, can I take a picture?" I was like, "Yeah, super cool." And I found out that he does photography for a lot of like burlesque and metal shows and such that are happening in Vancouver, so we got to connect, and that's really awesome. But when they just like walk by and like they whip out their phones and then they just walk away, like you're just it's and sometimes uncomfortable depending on what I'm wearing, so, and really not cool. Don't take pictures without permission. That's uncool. Oh, Lady Cat Eyes is in. I didn't know she was in Canada. That's super cool. I had no idea. I love her stuff. My favorite food right now, it's poke. I love, not Pokemon, but poke. Am I pronouncing it correctly? It's just a bowl of like raw fish and crap. It's so delicious. So expensive. So I only have it like once or twice a week because I don't want to waste my money on that when I could just like cook my own stuff at home. Favorite type of coffee right now is an Americano, iced Americano. I used to do fancy stuff like caramel macchiato and shit, and now I'm just like, I'm Americano, but I still have it with cream and stevia because I'm a wimp. I can't have it black. I don't like it black. Doesn't taste as good. Reading your comments. I answered the coffee question. Do I like old school goth music? I look like I would listen to Sisters of Mercy. To be fully honest, and I will get a lot of crap for this, I don't really like old goth music. Maybe I will like one or two songs, but I don't actively listen to old goth music. I'm more into newer bands, which is like not that good. Like I don't listen to any Metallica, you know, I don't listen to any old rock or metal. Not because I hate it or anything. I totally respect it, but I just grew up with a different kind of, not different kind, but I grew up with different bands. I grew up having memories with different bands, so I don't actively seek out really old goth or old metal music. But I like it when it comes on. Like I I have no problem with it. I will come to Montreal. I just have to wait for something to come up and then I'll be there. Oh, yes, someone is asking that what I was studying. I was studying to work in a medical laboratory, and now I work in a laboratory of a research hospital. So I take blood, I do accessioning, which is preparing it for testing. Basically, I do a bunch of stuff with a bunch of different body fluids right up to the point where it gets tested by the technicians. And it's really fun. I actually love what I do, and it's it's been amazing. It's been an amazing road. It was really, really challenging for me to be in school after so many years and be used to that structure because I didn't go straight out of high school. I had a couple of years off, so it was pretty difficult. But I finished it. I graduated. I actually got my paper recently in the mail, like you graduate and stuff. But yeah, it was really amazing. I love the field. I never thought I would be so happy working in, in such a field, but I love it. Yeah. Hello to Brazil. Do I like drawing? I do, yes, but I can't do it very well. I used to try and draw anime when I was in the first year of high school. There was this girl that I was friends with. She was from China. She recently had moved to Canada at the time, and she loved drawing anime. And we became friends in English class, and I would always look, because she would sit next to me, and she was always drawing like beautiful anime. Not even like, they looked so realistic and gorgeous. They were like illustrations of like dolls or something, and they weren't like the cartoony type, but more like beautiful and realistic. And she would always draw like gorgeous girls, and I was like, oh my god, can I learn? And she taught me how to draw like faces, and I still suck, but and I remember she told me that like her parents hated that she draws, even though she was so extremely talented. So she said that whenever her parents would find her drawings, they would like rip it apart and throw it away and fight with her. And so she would give them to me, because then if her mom found them, she would rip them. So I had like a collection of her drawings. It was, yeah, she was really inspiring. Yeah. Oh yeah, you could totally do an Evanescence cover. I love Evanescence so much. I mean, who doesn't? But I actually have done a cover of Give On To Me, and I even edited that version. But then I was singing it again a couple of months later, because I'm so bad with uploading things. I just forgot to upload it, and it sounded a little bit better, so I was like, I'm gonna redo it again. So I will redo it again, because now I'm less like scared of singing. I'm a little bit more comfortable with it, and that little bit of comfort makes such a huge difference when you're singing. Ooh, just got a message. I have to leave soon. Oh, thank you, Turtank, for your kind word. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your names. What's my favorite anime? I don't watch anime, that's the thing. I don't have a favorite because I don't watch anime. Maybe one day I will, but currently I do not. Coffee doesn't really, I don't think it contributes to belly fat. If anything, I think it actually kills my appetite. Makes me forget that I need to eat food. But I love coffee so much. Depends how you have the coffee, I think. If you have it just black, I don't think it should cause you to have belly fat. But I'll look into it. Interesting, though. Favorite band right now? Right now, Deftones. I'm listening to a lot of Deftones. It changes, really. How do I feel about black metal? I love black metal music. Of course. I don't even know if I. No, we in the lab we work with a lot of cerebral spinal fluid. We work with mostly blood and urine, but mostly blood, a little bit of urine. We do get joint fluid every now and then. It just really depends on, you know, what research they're doing and what kind of what we're dealing with, basically. But blood is like 98% of what we're dealing with. And yeah. I know your question was probably not, it wasn't like an actual question, but yeah, somebody might be wondering what we do there. Go to sleep, Tertang. You don't have to stay awake. This video is gonna become an actual video after this. Yes, the Vampire Chronicles series. I'm very excited. Very, very excited for that. I don't know how it will be. I don't know too much about it. I don't think anyone does, but I'm very excited. I'm going to be, like, even if it's not very good, I kind of doubt that it's going to be disappointing. I really doubt that. I'm going to love it because it's Anne Rice. Like, I just, her books, oh wait, her books are covered by, her books are everywhere in my house. I love her stuff. Oh, I'm getting texts from everybody now. Look, suddenly everyone loves me. It's so quiet, and now that I'm here. Coffee is life, indeed. Yes, yeah, definitely is. Do I like ghosts? Yeah, I do. I think they're cool. I think I haven't had the chance to listen to them too much, but from what I've heard and their image, pretty cool band. Really cool. Japanese metal. I've actually heard a couple of Japanese metal bands. Not the one with the 3 girls. I don't like that one. But actual, like, an actual band. I love it. I do. No offense to those girls, but just really creepy when they sing about chocolate, and they're so young. It's weird. What am I reading recently? Still reading Interview with the Vampire for like the 10th time. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Because I can't really focus on anything that I'm not familiar with right now. It's kind of like watching a Netflix show. If I'm watching a new show, I want to like sit there and watch it. I don't want to be doing something else. But when I am doing something else, when I am like, you know, cleaning or something, I just want to play something that I'm familiar with. So I will watch like Orange is the New Black for the 50th time. But yeah, I need to read something that I don't have to like realize. I just have to like, I know that, you know. Would I ever do a belly dance video with atmospheric ambient black metal? Probably, yeah. Sounds really fun. Do I like country music? No, I don't like country music. It's like, it's one of the 2 genres of music I can't stand, actually. Do I want kids? I do not want kids. I like them a lot. I do. I adore kids. I think they're beautiful creatures, but I don't want one coming out of me. I speak Farsi and English. Do I like Lovecraft? Never read anything, so I can't say. I know, I should, right? There's a lot I'm not familiar with that I should be. Watch Underworld Blood Wars? If that's the recent one, yes, I did watch it, and I was massively disappointed. It was so, like, Underworld is becoming really bad. I was actually watching it with someone else who was a huge fan of the series, and it just is so bad. I just love everything. I love vampire movies so much, but it was so bad. Like, it was like John Wick 2, like that bad. Not as bad, actually. I loved the first one, and then the second one was like, there was no, I swear there was probably like 400 words of dialogue, and then it was just people shooting each other. Really, really just disappointed. I've been watching a lot of bad movies recently. Just going through your last comments before I leave in about 5 minutes or so. I can teach you Farsi, but maybe in another video. And I'll start with the bad words, because I know you want to learn the bad words first. Edgar Allan Poe story. I've never read anything. Yeah, so I can't say. I know, there's a lot. You know, what happened was, I fell in love with Anne Rice, and then I'm not very good with change, and I'm like kind of OCD, and I have to read all of her stuff before I embrace and love another author in the same kind of world. So yeah, I've been basically like collecting Anne Rice books. I'm not too familiar with that many other authors, so yeah. kind of disappointing. Yeah, Dennis, you're not the only one that didn't like the new Underworld. I actually I love the first 3 movies. That's even the third one was a little questionable. But yeah, those are the movies that I really, and they should just stop. Like it's becoming like Matrix. They should just stop that. Like let it go while it's still good, you know? I'm so tired. Like I don't care about the daughter anymore. I don't care about like but they're really like the set is beautiful, everything is so beautiful, but the storyline is shite. Would I ever do a meet and greet with my fans? I have. I've done it like 5 or 4 times now. Everywhere I go, I actually hold one. I've held 2 in Manchester, 1 in London, 1 in Los Angeles, and recently 1 in Salzburg, Austria. So yeah, I actually do meet and greets whenever I get a chance to go to a new place. And even if I go back to LA, which should be sometime soon, I'm doing a meet and greet again because some people couldn't make it to the previous one. I'm gonna be in New Orleans later this year, in October, for the Vampire Ball. I'm performing, and I'm gonna do a meet and greet there too. So I'm excited. I haven't talked about that. I haven't talked about the New Orleans Vampire Ball because I still have to get my dates like finalized before I make a video because I can't like record 3 different videos. People need I need to be final with the dates and everything, just sure about them. But yeah, wherever I come, I will do a meet and greet. My favorite book has to be The Vampire Lestat because that was the very first book that I ever read, and I was in elementary school. I was in the last year of elementary school, I believe, and I hated reading before then because my English wasn't really good at the time. When I moved to Canada, they didn't put me in ESL, so I had to learn English through video games, TV, listening to other people. So and as soon as you're in elementary school in Canada, they're like forcing you to read Shakespeare and analyze. I hated Shakespeare. I hate Shakespeare because of that, because they force you to read things that you're really not really able to understand. So I hated reading. And then I went to a library and it was having a book sale, like a secondhand book sale, and I found this teared up book. And at the time, I was becoming like familiar with Anne Rice, and I had watched Interview with the Vampire, had fallen in love with the movie. I think it's my favorite movie as well. I found this ripped up book, this red book, and it was like so old, and I loved it because of that, and it smelled like an old book, and I bought it for $2, and then I couldn't put it down, and I like taped the pages together. Yeah, that's probably my favorite book because of that. It was the first time I learned that I actually love reading. I just have to read the stuff that I like and I choose to read, not the crap that they like forced down my throat in school when I couldn't really even speak English at the time. So yeah, I hated reading because of that at one time. Do you plan to continue your studies? Probably, yeah, probably down the line. I just want to work for a couple of years and then maybe continue. Do I like comic books? I don't own any, but I'm open to starting a collection and reading. How do I do a hip shimmy really fast? Yeah, you do have to bend your knees. Watch some tutorials, actually. I didn't learn anything dance related from YouTube because I can learn Photoshop from YouTube, but I can't learn dancing or doing my makeup from YouTube. But there are great videos out there that beautifully explain how to do really, really fast shimmies. Hello to Colombia. Hello. Someone says, Ruben says, it's so comfortable to hear you saying familiar things. Thank you. I'm really happy to hear that. That's why I like to do these things. And I will do them down the line in different time and different hours so that other people from different time zones can also hang out. Shout out to Neftis. Hello. Do I like video games? Oh, I used to be pretty hardcore. I used to be a hardcore gamer. when I was in high school though, so I don't know how hardcore I was. I was playing like Grand Theft Auto for, I've said this before, like 12 hours a day, and this is during the peak of my people hating antisocial years. So I would just stay home all day and play video games and only stop to use the bathroom, eat, and take a shower, and sleep sometimes. So I was pretty unhealthy when I was in high school, and I was kind of chubby because of that. That's why I don't share photos from my years back then, because I was like fat. And yeah, I played a lot of video games, but GTA was one of them, and San Andreas. That's the one I started with. And will I ever do a belly dance tutorial? Probably. How old was I when I moved to Canada? I was 8.5. Thank you, Megan. Good night, Angela. Oh yeah, thank you for the recommendation, Josia, for the comic. I will check it out. Good thing about these things is that the comments stay up with the video, so later on I can go back and see what you guys said if I missed anything. Hello to Georgia. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'm gonna head off. I have to go make dinner, and this has already been 30 minutes. I'm excited. I like this platform actually. It's pretty simple. I do have to like keep touching the screen though to see your comments. They disappear. And last, oh, Unicorn Blood. Thank you. Yeah, you watched till the last minute. Very smart, very smart. Yes, much love to you guys. Also, before I head out, just to let you know, I do have 11 more of the 20 limited edition photo book bundles left. So if you guys want to grab yourself one, they come with, there are 20 unreleased photos in the album. Each bundle comes with a Polaroid photo, stickers, magnets, a bunch of cards and goodies, and a handwritten letter to the person that bought the bundle. And the link to that, if you want, I'm sorry for sending you guys back and forth, but the link to that, you can find it either on my Etsy shop directly by searching Mahavsoon on Etsy. You find my shop and it's there. I think it's $90 for the bundle. And the books are like book bound. They're not just photo albums, but they're actually like really good quality fox leather hardcover. And yeah, you can either check it out that way, or if you check my Facebook page, Mahavsoon, my banner photo is there's a link to the listing on Etsy. So yeah, it would be so easy for me to type it here, but I don't think I can do that right now. But yeah, if you guys want to support me, I do have a shop, and even just hanging out with me here, I'm having a lot of fun with you guys, so thank you. And I'm just going through your comments one last time. I am going to make another dance video soon. I'm renting the studio very soon. My fundings just went to 0 when I went to Austria for Conclave Festival, but they're coming back up now thanks to a couple of orders that happened, so I'm able to rent the studio very soon. Yeah, the studio's not cheap to rent, so I can't really do it that often, but yeah, I will be doing it soon. Faux leather. It's not fox. F-A-U. Have I been pronouncing it wrong this whole time? Fox. Faux. Fa. Is the X silent? Dude, my mind is... See? English. It's not my first language. I apologize. I'm gonna go check that out. How do you... It's not fox leather, it's faux leather? What the hell is wrong? I'm gonna go check that, guys. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm blushing now. I feel bad about that. I feel like I speak English so well, and then sometimes I pronounce things really badly. But yeah, but thanks, thanks for pointing that out. But fox is French for fake. Ah, good. So it's not entirely wrong. It's like half wrong. I'll check that out. Thank you. I will send greetings to my mom as well. And yes, much love to you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been super fun. I will see you guys around. I'll be posting some, a new photo shoot actually went up on my main Facebook page, Mahavsoon, if you guys want to check it out. I'm holding a candle and stuff. It's really fun. That was actually photographed by my mom. Very proud of her. And yeah, so that's happening. And new photos are gonna go up pretty soon. I've been working really hard on lookbooks, so I I've been like focusing more on that, but I'm doing more creative self-portraits and stuff again. But yes, okay, thank you. I'm gonna go. I talk too much. Much love to you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me, and let's hope to do this again soon. Mwah. Bye.